Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Flash Ratings. Today I'm gonna be rating the TV show called Money Heist. This is a Spanish TV show that aired on May 2017. It has a total of 2 parts, which include 3 seasons. The parts are divided by part 1 and part 2. In part 1 you can see seasons 1 and 2, and on part 2 you can see season number 3. It has a total of 23 chapters. So what is Money Heist about? What the whole story is about a guy called El Profesor, or at least that's how they call him, and he gathers up a bunch of criminals who have expertise in different parts and makes a great team so they can plan a money heist. Their plan is a really well thought plan. They actually have to go to classes and everything, and they start camping months before the heist, and they start preparing for any inconvenience there can be. The main character of the story is this girl that's called Tokyo. So basically, all of the characters in the TV show are named by a city that they choose, because the professor doesn't want them to know their names and doesn't want them to get intimate. But later on in the TV show, we find that this is really complicated, as some of them get very intimate. So the plan that the professor has is to get into the Bank of Money and Coin from Spain. And he has this perfect plan of anything that can happen, and it's if it was such a perfect plan that you think that it has no flaws in it. But later on, as we see the TV show, we can see that there are actually some flaws, but it surprises us because when you think that something's about to happen or something's about to go down, we get a total mixture of things, and then we see how the intelligence of the professor and of the whole gang comes up together, and they manage to get out of the things that happen. Okay, so this is a show that has a lot of action mixed with drama and romance, which ultimately makes it a really interesting show to watch. I would definitely recommend you to watch this TV show, especially if you're interested in the type of action and crime, because that's mostly what happens throughout the show. There's a lot of violence, but not as much as in other TV shows, so it's not like there's too much blood or anything, but the level of violence there is enough to keep you interested, but not to make you go away from the screen and stop watching it. There are certain parts in the TV show where you actually don't know what's gonna happen, so that's something I really like about the TV show. You can think that something's gonna happen, and then a second later there's this bright new idea, and then we are turned into a different situation which we didn't think would happen. My favorite season is season 2, because this is the season in which the first heist is completed. We see how some of the characters from the TV show pass away. I'm not gonna tell you who, because I don't want no spoilers in this rating. But definitely, all the TV shows that I've watched about crime and violence and action don't really compare to this TV show. If you're an English speaker, then still you should watch it, because you get along with the accent, and there's definitely subtitles you can use. You can see this TV show on Netflix. That's one of the best streaming platforms nowadays. And actually Netflix took over season 3 because of the huge popularity that the TV show increased once it was uploaded to Netflix. One of the downsides of this TV show is that on season 3 is I honestly found that things were getting a little bit repetitive. It's they were just making a new season, not because of story-wise, but because they just wanted to make a new season because all the fans were asking for it, and maybe they thought they could get a lot of money with it. However, in season 3, there's new characters that are added. One of the new characters that is added is called Palermo. He's my favorite character out of the whole TV show. I think it's because the fact that he's Argentine and he brings a lot of fun into the TV show, that's why I liked him the most. Because I love TV shows that have a lot of comedy in. And sometimes you thought that, what I thought is that the TV show was kind of too intense or too serious. And what I like about Palermo is that he brings this sort of joy and happiness into the whole thing that Heist is and the violence. I would give this TV show a rating of 7.2. It is a great show, it has a great plot, a great story, but the season 3 really disappointed me. I feel that the TV show should have ended on season 2, because that's by far the best part of the TV show, and I feel that the TV show should end in the best part and not like try to keep on going. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Flash Ratings, and see you next time.